Hi, Tracy says, Tracy McElfresh, Dayton, Ohio, with sewing and fit tips in and around a minute. I'm gonna try to make this as fast as I can. So I got a request to alter a Deadpool outfit. A lot of times these costumes come in and you put them on and they literally fall apart, and that's what I figured it was gonna be when the gentleman sent me a text 2 months before Halloween, because he knew that we're busy at this time of the year with wedding stuff and he wanted to get his costume in and fixed. But that wasn't the case. The label said it was a size extra large and it looked like it could fit me. So I had him try it on and he couldn't even get it on, and he couldn't get the gloves on either. I put one of the gloves in my hand, my little tiny hand, it fit me. So I knew that there was something up with this costume. It wasn't falling apart, but it was not wearable, and it claimed to be an extra large. So the guy is not that big. At least I didn't think so. So it just was a matter of maybe whoever made it extra large is actually a men's small or an extra large for a kid. So my task was to make this costume larger. So the first thing I did was went into the Deadpool gloves and I put little gussets. I measured his wrist and his hand, and then I put little gussets. And he told me up front, he said, I don't care if it's black fabric, that would be fine. So that was the first thing. And then we had the problem of it having an invisible zipper that is for a very dainty formal dress in this costume with a little tiny tab, and you couldn't get it. We couldn't zip it, but even when it was off, it wasn't zippable because the fabric was so thick. It's a scuba knit, it's leather, it just wouldn't zip up with this little tiny zipper. So I had the task of guessing how much to add to it, some black panels in the back, and he couldn't get it in his legs either, and guessing how big to make a gusset underneath. So here is what we did. I took the invisible zipper out, and then I bought a heavy duty separating zipper, and then I sewed a tab at the bottom so that it would no longer separate. So that's how you can make a separating zipper and have a heavy duty zipper and no longer. You just sew big loops on the bottom, nice and tight, a bar tab right there. And then I took 2 4-inch panels and I sewed them to the zip. Then I took the sides and I sewed them into the sides. And then I guessed how much to make the gusset. And originally it was 5 inches across. But then you have to remember, you're gonna have seam allowance, and I like a 1/2 inch. So you have to take out 1 inch for that, because it'll be 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1 inch smaller is whatever you do is going to be. So I got all this back in, and I just did it with a straight stitch, even though a straight stitch will pop open, but I wanted him to try it on and make sure. I was scared at that point that it was going to be way too big. And to my surprise, I got really lucky and it fit him perfectly. So then I had to go in and actually really sew it all in, serge it all in, top stitch the zipper down so that it doesn't come out. So the zipper's sewn in 3 times. And then he says, oh wait, there's some guns that hang across the back. Can you add Velcro? So I added Velcro to the back, and then there was some little loops. I'm assuming some weapons hang down from here. And then all this had to be serged and actually really sewn in. So I spent a whole day on this. A lot of times seamstresses don't like to take these kinds of projects on because this is an all-day project and you can make a lot more money doing formal wear. This was a regular customer. So if you're looking for somebody to make your costume larger, smaller, repair it, you need to make sure that you have plenty of time, because from mid-February to mid-October, it is wedding season, prom season, homecoming season, new pants season. We'll take our regular customers before we take other people because we already have a relationship with them. So you might want to consider getting in early and be prepared to pay a lot if somebody's spending all day and doing all this work on your garment. So that's it. Tracy Sews, Tracy McElfresh, Dayton, Ohio. I run a meetup group, the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. We meet up quarterly and swap fabric. I also teach sewing lessons at Rosewood, group lessons, Rosewood Art Center in Kettering. Yeah, I think that's it. Let me know if I forgot anything. If you have any additional tips, go ahead and add them. All right, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye.